Herbalife, Herbalife, Herbalife. I believe the first time I heard about Herbalife, Herbalife was trying to get in Colombia. And for those people that they know, in those times, like 30 years ago, there was a lot of um, drug dealers and stuff like that. And we start seeing like some kids start, making good money. And the first thing my dad told me says, don't even try to get involved in that. Herbs, drugs, okay, you're not going in that way, okay? So I just let it go. I was very young. I was in high school. I decided not to do it, okay? But Herbalife shows again and again and again. Before we left Colombia, we were introduced to Herbalife with this lady. I'm going to show you the picture and then coming back. This is the lady that introduced us to Herbalife. Her name is Silvia Ansol and Eduardo Cuellar. They are not Chairman Club members. And we signed up in Herbalife in year 1996, okay? And listen to me. This is where I'm going to start the training today, okay? Even though we signed up in Herbalife, okay? This lady, she has the commitment of do such a great follow-up that she signed us up, but we never did anything in Herbalife until, and I'm going to go back, okay? Until when we were in United States, with two little kids, with a lot of financial problems right there. I call this house that you see in the back the Miracle House, because this house was given for a friend, give it to us, almost like with no down payment, to get in, to leave us a rent. We were $95,000 in credit card debt in United States, okay? We were totally broke. We have an eviction note in our places, in the previous home that we used to live, and we were asking for money at church to pay for our bills, okay? And when you see that things are getting so difficult, that's when we realized that it was an Herbalife opportunity, okay? So it just brings me the attention nowadays, with this pandemic that is happening, probably the same circumstances were happening 10 or 15 years ago when we started in 2008, 12 years ago. And we were afraid, okay? We were having no vision. We were feeling like totally overloaded of so many problems that we have, that our sight was so blurry that we cannot see the future. We were living the day by day. And when you're living the day by day, things are getting more and more difficult all the time, right? So I'm always going to be blessed for this. Let me go back, for this lady right here and her husband that have the courage, to show us into the business opportunity. So, and this is the first thing. If you already an Herbalife distributor, okay, it doesn't matter what type of Herbalife sponsor you will have. Always be thankful. Be thankful for being shown into the opportunity. The responsibility as a Herbalife sponsor is just to help you sign up your international business package. Okay, that is the reason, and I love it. And when you sign up your Herbalife membership, it says Herbalife Independent Distributor. It doesn't say that you're gonna be a child of your sponsor, or you're gonna be like nothing like that. It's your responsibility as a business, okay, that you make it grow. Okay, so we saw it and we understood that we need to get some results. Okay, and I was that stubborn husband that didn't want to start with the usage of the product. As I was telling you, I have a bachelor's in chemistry, so I was those type of people that I know everything. I know. So I was the ones that just grab the containers and see in the back to see how many vitamins and nutrients and stuff. But at the end, I didn't know too much. I was trying to show up my degrees just to protect myself, about be willing to learn a little bit more, right? And one more thing that happened to me is like my wife was the first one getting involved with the usage of the products. So when she was involved with the usage of the products, this is a second lesson that I learned. She just came to me and one day she said, "You're not going to have more your regular breakfast. You're going to replace it for a shake and a tea and an aloe. And then, you know, I just shut myself off. I shut myself off. Says, no way. I'm not going to switch the things that I had. You know, I had been doing it for years. You know, my mom, she passed away of a heart attack at the age of 39. And my grandmother take over us. Okay. My grandmother, with so much love, she just want to provide us the best thing just to prevent same things to happen to us, that we can, you know, get sick and stuff like that. But my beautiful grandmother, she has no idea about nutrition. Okay. She was a housewife, you know, with little basic education. And for her, a great meal, what is the things that are really typical to have as a breakfast in Colombia? So if you are in the United States, probably very typical is to have a muffin or bagel with cream cheese and coffee. Or if you are in Europe, probably a croissant or, you know, with coffee. Okay. And she was thinking like abundance of food. It's same as healthy and nutritional things. So it was very impacted to me when my wife was telling me not to keep doing it, what I used to it. Okay. So I see myself like getting forced into start doing the products. Okay. But when you start reading about Herbalife and you start letting yourself coach, then you understand, you know, a different perspective of nutrition. Okay. I understood that having the Herbalife products, it's a different way to provide to your body great nutrients in a lower amount of calories, and you're going to be healthy. So then when I start getting involved and educated myself, I understand how important it is to do the products. Okay. This is our progress right now. Okay. And we have learned that by using the products, you know, you will get fantastic results, and with great results, you know, people are going to start asking questions. That's what it is. Okay. We knew it, and that's another lesson, and write it down there. There's different ways to drink the products. Okay. One is because you like it. And we have nutrition clubs, and I have customers, they've been drinking the products for 10, 12 years in a row. Okay? And some of them, they just drink the products because they just like it. You know, they don't care about gaining weight, losing weight, gaining energy or whatever. They just like the flavors, you know, and we have a club, and they go because they have the blends that we do. But they don't even want to lose weight. I have some other people that they just use it as a treatment. Let's call it that way. You know, they're going to get married and they use the products and they stop doing it, you know, or stuff like that. But you need to think like when you drink the product with a purpose, okay, you're going to keep doing it for life, okay? And you're going to maintain your result all the time. You're going to learn how to balance, you know, the way you eat in order to achieve the goals and constantly look the same way, the way you want to look like, right? So it's important that way. Do it with a purpose. And we did it with the purpose of looking so good, and people can't see the difference, so they can ask us questions about the right usage of the product, okay, and how to have them, okay. This is another picture the way we look now, and we just try to keep ourselves, you know, in shape, okay. These were our beginnings. They're fantastic, you know. So when we start Herbalife, you can see myself right here. I was in the top left. You see my smile. I can't even know how to smile. I was like a recently qualified supervisor, and we were invited to work in a club, okay? And this is very important, okay? Because you're gonna have a picture today be taken, okay? And let me explain what's going on in this picture. All of us, we were supervisors or distributors, right? Okay, I'm gonna show you something. When we started, probably in year 2000, that was 2010, I believe, 2009. This girl, she was supervisor. All of them, we were supervisors, and this one was working, okay? Listen to me, nowadays. Third cut to press team, get team member. Third cut to millionaire team members. She left. Millionaire team member, my wife, she left. Get team member, he left. Third cut to millionaire team member, he left. Get team member and get team member, okay? So at the end, the promise is gonna happen. So make sure when you get the picture, don't be that person in the picture that says, this guy, he left, okay? The only people that don't achieve the goal in Herbalife to the next level is those ones that are not persistent enough and they quit, okay? And I heard that saying that says, quitters don't win and winners don't quit, okay? Persistent is the magic of this business, okay? This is the first time we qualified and we understand the process. The process was active world team. They were always talking about here the active world team, the active world team. We didn't have idea how it works, okay? But they were telling us active world team, and that was the first step that we put in our ladder. After supervisor, we were not even thinking about work team. We were thinking about an active work team, okay? So I want you to have those boundaries and put those steps in different levels so you can see where you can reach more money with the Herbalife marketing plan. Here in the United States, I don't know how it works international, but here when you become an active work team for first time, Herbalife give you $500 bonus. And when they told me $500 bonus, I said, oh my God, you know, I want to earn $500 just to keep doing my work, okay? So we understand that concept, active work team, okay? Then we keep asking these questions to ourselves. The questions were, why some people, you know, and when we started, my coach, my sponsor, she just recently qualified as a Chairman Club member, right? And I have seen other people during my life of Herbalife that, you know, they be working hard, believe me. And I see them like sweating and passing those lives so difficult. But I see my sponsor that she was living such a great life. And that inspires me, right? So I asked to myself, and this is the question I always ask, why someone makes just few money in Herbalife and why some other ones make a lot of money? That was the question I was asking all the time to myself. And then I just found the answer. The answer is because they build team of supervisors in 3 levels, okay? Supervisors in 3 levels. So then when I understood that, it says, okay, now I need to do my business in a different way. Yes, we need to have customers, and we're going to explain to you the whole process. We need to have customers. We need to have, you know, preferred members and all that stuff, which we're going to go there. So this picture was our first VIP, right? And this is very interesting. This is very interesting because, you know, what we have built during our first year of the Herbalife business, it's what is helping us to go to the millionaire team member. To the millionaire team member and also to the Plus team member. Okay. We went to that first event. It was a VIP in Miami, and this was the picture. I remember that it was like a special a dinner in a boat, and we were, my wife and myself, by ourselves. We were having no team, and we get into the boat and we see, like, you know, all the teams get all together and they give hugs and stuff like that. And, you know, one distributor brings all their people to his table or her table and stuff like that. And we start dreaming, and we start asking the right questions. The right questions we were asking to my wife, honey, what if we can fill up a table full of people, you know, our people, you know, that would be just fantastic, you know. And we start dreaming. And then when we get back to that VIP in that FSL is a leadership development weekend in Miami in July. This one was 2010. And I told to my wife, what about if next year we just fill up this boat and this table with our people? Okay, look at this. Millionaire team members, very close to 7,500. Get team member. This one's, you know, we're in the third cut. This one, they just made their third cut. They're in their third cut to 2,500, and they're get team members. All these people are part of our organization. So we were feeling so proud that we have the courage to dream, okay? But dream needs to be associated with a second thing that is called a deadline. A deadline, you just write a date underneath, okay? And you put an action plan. It's not just writing down stuff, okay? We love about Herbalife, for me, the things that really bring me into the business was lifestyle, okay? In our beginnings, when we were passing those very tough situations, I don't know how it's in other countries, but when people come here into McDonald's, it's because they don't have money. You know, they are really, really in problems, in low budget of money. So we just used to go to McDonald's just to try to enjoy a weekend with the kids, you know. And I remember it was like a little playground inside McDonald's, and we buy a dollar menu. So, you know, a dollar menu for my wife, I mean, for my wife and for my kids. And we just sat down there, let them play, and then leave. Okay. And I love food. I love, you know, experiences. I love to travel. And for me, it was difficult, you know, when we sit down there, just watching the kids playing in a dirty playground, you know, full of other kids just doing in their hands and stuff like that, you know, that brings me very down, you know. And we talking to our wife, you know, says we're gonna make it happen. Okay, this is just temporary. We're gonna be working hard so we can make it happen. And we start building our dream boards in those McDonald's tables where the kids were playing in dirty playgrounds. Okay, and we said one day it's going to start happening. Okay, we decide to qualify to every single vacations that Herbalife can provide us. Okay, during the years that we have done it, Herbalife as a business. Okay, our first goal was just target in the vacations by itself. You know, we want lifestyle. That was the things that was expiring us. You know, and we were saying to ourselves, oh my God, can you imagine if we can go on vacations here or there or anywhere? And we make a promise with my wife. Our main goal, okay, and write this down because that can be helpful for you. Okay, our main goal at the end of every year is to qualify for vacations. Okay, we just set a plan and we divide. We go into my Herbalife, we see how many points do we need to qualify as for the vacations, and we just split it in months. Okay, and we study the marketing plan in order for us to qualify for that. Okay, we've been qualifying for 10 vacations in a row. We haven't missed one since we decided to do it. The only one we missed was the first one. Okay, the first one. But then after that, all the vacations had been happening. We've been in different places. As you can see the pictures, we always qualify over and over and over and over again. It's so grateful, you know, to see that Herbalife is paying you vacations, it's giving you lifestyle, and you don't even need to spend some money. We create a plan with the kids and we give them a promise. Okay, so I invite you to do big promises to the people that you really love. Okay, and pursue and accomplish whatever promise you have promised it. Okay, anything is possible, and any person can qualify in Herbalife vacations. The only thing that you need to have is just a working plan. That's it. Okay, those are our last vacations here in the United States. We were fully qualified for going to Bahamas. That picture was taken the year before in Hawaii. Okay, and we always go there. When we're registering for the vacations, there's always like a back screen in that registration room, and we always get the picture for the next available vacations. Unfortunately, with the pandemic, the vacations were canceled. No worries, we have $3,800 in our pockets to spend it in other things that we really enjoy, and now we're going to be moving for the next vacation that is going to be Bahamas again, right? This is how we look right now. And actually, that was like kind of full picture. This little kid here now is this high. You know, he's 14, she's 16. Both of them now, they're Herbalife distributors. In United States, you just need to be 14 years old to become an Herbalife distributor. She's a work team, and he's in his second cut to work team. Okay, we're excited that we are leading by example to our children, and they're learning how to do the business. Okay, this picture was taken in a beautiful desert 1 hour away from Dubai. Red Sands is called. But when I see this picture, it has a great meaning for me. You need to understand why you're doing Herbalife. Okay, and you need to understand it. Okay, what is the main purpose of doing this business? And has to be bigger than money. Okay, if you decide to do Herbalife as a business, but for money, then it's going to be converted. Money is going to be your God. And if money can be your God, once you achieve those things, that financial goal, you're going to quit. Okay. But when you have a greater purpose in life, it doesn't matter. You're going to keep doing Herbalife because you love it. It's in your heart. So you won't see it as a job. You won't see it like I need to get this. You follow my point? So that is the invitation. Try to find out why you're doing Herbalife. Write it down. You know, get a little notepad. Right, why I really want to do Herbalife, why I decide to join in this business, why I decide to do this, right? Very important. Okay, let me go to the next screen, and here we go. I lost my cursor, sorry. Okay, right there. Okay, good. Now, here are some tips to build a business, okay? And probably you have seen it over and over and over again, okay? But the principles of Herbalife business haven't changed. They've always been the same over and over again. There's no magic formulas and there's no secret. You need to do these things in order to get results in your Herbalife business. And you can see, and you will see this in every single presentation, in every HOM, FSL, LDW extravaganzas. They told you, use, wear, and talk. Use, wear, and talk. Use, wear, and talk. But now you need to understand, those are the core, the basics, but you need to understand how you use the products, how you wear or carry the brand, and how you reach and talk to people, okay? It's not only, put it this way, this is not the right way. I wear my bottom, right? I use the products, and I'm talking into the air, right? You need to combine into this strategy, okay? You need to find out a strategy how to get to the right people, right? The usage of the products give you credibility, okay? By having credibility in the business, okay, people are gonna get to you, okay? It's a different way. Here in the United States, you see like people that sells cars, you know, they just try to sell you a car, okay? And imagine it's a Toyota, but when you go and see what car they're driving a Hyundai or another brand, okay? So that's what we need. We don't need Herbalife salespeople, okay? People that are very goal-oriented in just selling, they're gonna quit very soon, okay? And I have had some of them, okay? But if you have the opportunity, to use the products with a specific purpose, your customers, the people that follow you, are gonna see what you're doing, and they're gonna be asking you about the usage of the products, okay? You need to wear the brand, and wear the brand is not only here, okay? We do a different type of activities. You know, we have boot camps, we have fit camps, we have a bunch of different stuff, and always we try to carry the brand so people can identify who we are, okay? And we talk in a different ways, okay? We do 3-day trials, we do social media, we do Herbalife nutrition clubs, we do Herbalife natural. We are totally set up ourselves to convert any conversation into an Herbalife conversation, okay? In a very simple and easy manner, okay? These are more examples of our activity, okay? And you need to understand that also follow-up is very important, you know? It's not only talking to people by itself, but it's making sure that when a person drinks the products, they get the full understanding of how the product works, you know? And it's gonna take you sometimes weeks or even months, even years, you know, for a customer to understand what is the difference of having the right nutrition with Herbalife than having just a regular nutrition, okay? So follow-up is very essential in the part of your business, okay? You need to do follow-up with weighting the people. You need to follow up with asking, you know, how you like the taste, to follow up, you know, getting picture of their afters and before. You know, follow up is the magic of this business, okay? Follow up will give you a guarantee that these people are really drinking the product in the right manner, and by getting the results, they're gonna be your business card presentation in the marketplace, okay? In that way, they can influence their circle of influences, okay? And they can recommend other people into your business or into having the products. Oh, so what do I need now that we understand all this? So what do I need right now to have active supervisors in my first 3 levels? Okay, and we're gonna go step by step, okay? When we go step by step, we're gonna understand the whole process of this, okay? I see this like a factory, okay? Let's give you an example. We're gonna do a factory of sausages, okay? Just to give you an example. So you have an equipment in the middle, okay? You have raw material in this side, right? And you have a final product in this process, right? So you put the raw material, which is meat, right? give a lot of processes in that machine. There's some things that you're gonna lost, other ones that you're gonna hold, but at the end you're gonna have a final product that is your sausage, right? Same thing happens in Herbalife. Your raw material is called prospecting. New prospects willing to use the Herbalife products, okay? Don't try to do the whole process with only one person. Then step number one, the more prospects that you bring into your Herbalife business, the easier it's gonna be for you to have that final product called, President's Team Member, okay? So if you just add one person a day as a raw material in your machine to produce President's Team members, okay, the probabilities to get one President's Team is gonna be very vague, right? As a difference, if you get 10, if you get 20, if you get 30, if you get 40, if you get 50. Myself, I have a business plan, and here in my office, and I like to do it handwriting, okay? This is all the conversations I did yesterday, okay? Because I know this is gonna be my raw material in order to get more distributors, more customers, okay? I need to keep track of them. Okay, so once they decide and they tell me, yes, I want to do the Herbalife products, right? Once they tell me I want to do the Herbalife products, I need to make sure to go to the second step, that they become a satisfied customer, okay? And satisfied customers, you're gonna get it just through follow up. If you don't follow up, people are not gonna drink the products, are not gonna be just reliable, or they are not gonna believe, because most of the people are expecting magic formulas, magic pills, and immediately results. And we know as an Herbalife distributor that you cannot get results. You can get results fast, okay? Don't get wrong with me, okay? But you need to keep doing it all over and over again. And a good picture before they start doing the products, a wellness profile is gonna give you the opportunity to show this customer that he or she is doing the right thing or she is not, okay? Now, step number 3, when you keep working with this customer, you need to swap them into just a person that wants to have one program for lose weight or just one program to lose energy, gain energy, okay, into a daily consumer of the product. That create a whole big difference, okay? A person that buys you, a satisfied customer can buy you the products only once in your lifetime, but a daily consumer of the product is these people that have the tea. Sorry, let me have my tea. But also wants to use the skincare, or they want to have their total control, or they want to have the protein bars, and they have it available for them so they can have it anytime. They can have the tea, okay? When you accomplish that, fell in love with Herbalife products, is when you get a daily consumer of the product. This person, it doesn't matter what happened, if they understand, and it's a process of education, if they understand the importance of nutrition, they're gonna keep doing the products for life. And that is when makes the whole difference in your Herbalife business, okay? Step number 4, here in the United States, we have a thing called Preferred Members. Preferred Member is kind of a discount customer, which they just sign up in Herbalife, but they don't have the right to do the business, okay? This is like a way that Herbalife created here in the United States, just an easy way. So when you know a customer that they know how to want to order the products by itself and stuff like that, they log online and they go into the Herbalife webpage and they do whatever order they want to make, right? And the step number 5 is active distributors. An active distributor, it's a person that does several things, okay? What is an active distributor? And if you want to grow to the business, this is another thing that you should write down there, okay? An active distributor, use the products, wear the brand, talk to people, and get new customers every single day, okay? Once they make sure they get customers every single day, okay, they're working towards to convert these people into a new distributors. They go to the trainings and they teach to teach, okay? And active distributors love trainings. And active distributors are present in the trainings. As a student, not as a follower. Oh my God, so impressive. You know, this Colombian guy in United States is is turning into the press team. Okay, that doesn't care. It cares that you come here to learn and go out there to the marketplace, get new distributors and teach them very fast. How you learn everything? Herbalife now has all the tools available. I'm going to show you something. You know, I'm in the middle of, we were last month in Colombia. We get stuck because of the pandemic right there for 2.5 months. We have to ask the embassy to jump us into a flight to fly back again. We were buying a new house and we were doing remodelations and everything. So we have a mess here at home, okay? But it doesn't matter. But look at this. This is something that I want to show you. People are asking me how you did to get into the press team and get to the third car. This is what it is, okay? This means what Jim Brown says. Jim Brown says that formal education give you to pay your bills, but no formal education give you wealth, okay? Though all these little things that you see right here are the different seminars that we have been present into the Herbalife during all these years, okay? So that's what it does, one active supervisor, one active distributor, okay? Now, step number 6, it says, you need to get distributors with urgency to move to supervisor as soon as possible. And I write this down, as soon as possible, because as soon as possible, create urgency and create a very dynamic way to entice other people to join into your team, okay? So I'll give you this example. If you may decide to do Herbalife business right away, okay? And you can go to a meeting room and try to pick up, you know, the right sponsor for your business, which one you're gonna be signed up with? The one that been thinking over and over again to move to the next level, or the one that just started, get excited and become supervisor in 1 month, okay? So that is the thing. The thing is, like, this business like a speed, okay? This business like results. And the fastest you get the results, the more people you're gonna get in the business, okay? So don't forget step number 7. So once everyone converts into distributors, you need to convert them into active supervisors, those ones that are producing 2,500 volume points in 3 months. How you produce them? With customers, with preferred members, with active distributors in your downline. So you can convert them all the time into the next level, okay? Now, during this type and this pandemic, we have created different ways to do the business. And there's a bunch of resources right now. And we're so glad that we're during this time of life that we have social media, we have internet, and we have stuff like that. Can you imagine what had happened to our businesses if we were not having the Zoom, the Instagram, the Facebook, you know, all these different resources that we have right now? Probably we should be in jeopardy. But now it's a great way from home, just reaching thousands and thousands of people in just 1 day, okay? Why we use social media? Very simple, okay? It's our communication challenge. We want to keep everyone informed what's going on, you know, what's going on in our business, okay? We create relationship with our customers. We're not just approaching people like crazy, but we just approach them in a certain manner until they see what we're doing it, and then they want to follow us, okay? We also can keep doing the follow-up in our people, okay? We can create our own brand, okay? So sometimes, and I do agree, Herbalife is a tremendous, magnificent brand, but people are going to join in Herbalife to you because of you, not because of Herbalife. Because if it was for Herbalife, they're gonna get just the right coach that is touch, move, and inspire them, okay? So you need to work in your own branding and create like a special way that people can see you. So in that way, people may decide to do Herbalife with you. Otherwise, we're millions of distributors around the world. They're gonna get another one, the one that they feel more confident and more inspired with, right? Now, number 5, using social media, we create an active presence in the marketplace, okay? As you can see it, you know, you go in your TV set and you turn on the TV and probably you're still watching Coca-Cola commercials, TV commercials. Why Coca-Cola is still doing TV commercial? It's because they want us to keep seeing that they are in the market, okay? And that's what you do when you're in social media, okay? You can show into your friends, your family, your relatives, your followers, all the people that are following you, that you are right there, okay? So step number 6, that's gonna give them confidence. They're gonna see who you really are, how you really work, why you really want to help them, okay? And then step number 7, we present ourselves as an Herbalife professionals, okay? It's like, there's Herbalife, there's a bunch of distributors, but I'm a really professional person, and if you may decide to do Herbalife, I know you're gonna do it with me because I'm professional, okay? And that's the reason we bring more people into the marketplace, into the business, right? So this is some of our examples, and we use different social media. This is our Facebook page. We have other Facebook pages, but this is our main one, okay? What we do there, we show who we are, and we offer some stuff that we can entice people in order for them to become and be part of our community. That's what it is. We're building a community with a bunch of different people, and then whenever they're ready, they're gonna get back to us. It works with attraction, okay? Not with chasing, with attraction, okay? You attract the people to you, and people may come back to you and say, hey, I want to do what you're doing here right now. This is one of our Instagram accounts, okay? And we're constantly posting stuff right there. Stories, pictures, a bunch of different things so people can keep seeing us, okay? And we also do WhatsApp. The WhatsApp status is very powerful and people are not using it, okay? There's great ways so you can use it, because in the WhatsApp chat, in the WhatsApp, you have the list of all the people that really give you your contact information, okay? So if you save all your customers into the WhatsApp call, into the WhatsApp contact list, they're gonna have the chance, if you post in your status pictures, they're gonna have the chance to see what you're doing it, okay? Then I go to my status and I just check who's following me or who saw my story, and then I create a conversation so I can keep that relationship with them, okay? So at the end, some people said, like, okay, what's going on in this business? And this business has so much tremendous tools that are going to be helpful for you to do it. You can also use all the things that are in my Herbalife.com. Don't lose the opportunity. Don't lose it. The opportunity to go into the different Herbalife pages around the world. Okay, we have great tools right there. We have promotions, and people, I sometimes I get like, oh my God, I cannot believe sometimes. Is that Herbalife has some important promotions for myself, and I don't even go to that page to study the promotions and learn the promotions. You need to promote with the same strength and passion the products of the Herbalife products as the Herbalife promotions, because if you don't understand the promotions, you cannot deliver those promotions into your downline. If your downline doesn't know about the promotion, they're not going to promote it, okay? And they're going to lose. That's free money that Herbalife has already have placed and ready to deliver for you, okay? But if you're not aware that they exist, you're going to let them go. So going to the Herbalife.com and find out all the resources that you have. There are the challenges, and there are the Go Herbalife page that you can create it in different languages, different countries, different stuff. And go also to my Herbalife WLC. That's a page that provides you all the tools to create your weight loss challenges, so you cannot miss that opportunity as well, right? So show you a little more of the things that we're doing traveling around and having fun and stuff like that. And then you need to set up a goal. Now it's time to start. Set up a goal, a real goal, write it down, okay? Write it down and have it available in such a place that you can see it all the time. I'm gonna just flip this around a little bit so you can see it. I just put it right there. You see it? I have a board, and in that board, I always writing down my stuff, what I want, what do I want to accomplish, and what I'm willing to do, okay? Remember, in order for you to achieve your goals, you need to have 3 important factors. The first one, you may decide what you need to do. You may decide what level in the Herbalife business plan you want to get. That is important, okay? You need to go to know where you go. The second one is you need to find out how much does it cost. How much does it cost you to get there? How much does it cost you to go to the Get Team member, to the Millionaire Team members? And I'm talking not about money. I'm talking about work. I'm talking about how many contacts are you going to do? How many follow-ups you're going to do? How many presentations are you going to do? You need to find out the price, okay? Now, when you know what is your goal and what is the price, the third thing that you got to do is just go every day out in the marketplace and make sure that you go and pay the price. Paying the price is doing the job. Things are not going to happen if you just decide only just to get excited. You know, this is not like there's a book that I read one time and I like it, but there's one thing that I don't like it that much. That book is called The Secret. And they said that if you're imagining something, things are going to happen. Okay? Yes, you need to set it up in your mind. Okay? But the second thing you need to do, you need to put an action plan. You need to put the work. Okay? So that's a combination of two things. Okay? If you want something, you put it in your mind and you put it in your heart as well. And you start just believing that it's going to happen. Okay? But once you believe it's going to happen, then you need to increase your amount of activity that you're doing it to get in the right place. Okay? So you do the activity, you stop for a second, and you evaluate. Okay? You evaluate. It says, okay, I'm doing the right thing. Okay, probably I shouldn't be saying this in this part of the presentation. Then you do the corrections and keep moving forward. Okay? My friend Albert Einstein says that insanity is trying to get different results doing the same thing. So that is the reason. We have the right to get wrong and make mistakes in Herbalife, okay?
Yeah.
And the only thing that we don't have the right is just keep making the same mistakes and willing not to happen. Okay, thank you guys. That was everything for me today. I hopefully you enjoy what you're doing, and I hopefully enjoyed that this presentation just give you value to you guys. You know, I'm really, really excited about the things that are happening right now in the world. And I'm telling you, this is just the right moment to do the Herbalife business. This is the right moment. It's not later. Don't wait until pandemic finish. Don't wait until things change, because now we're in such a time that if it's not now, then when? If it's not Herbalife, then what? Okay? So thank you guys for having me. Thank you very much. I don't know, Ambrose, thank you very much for inviting me. Thank you guys. We really feel blessed, and thank you for the opportunity. We feel just so proud that we can just share our conversation here today.
Wow, 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 wow. Aren't you excited, guys? I'm super excited. Thanks a million, friend Roosevelt. Thanks for this amazing training. Forever you'll be grateful. Now, this is a special time I want you to recognize. Wherever you are in the world, this is an opportunity for you. It's an equal opportunity for you. You only have to decide to become a member now. And the choice is yours. He was right. He said, you've got to dream and dream bigger. Now, wherever you are in the world, you are in over 94 countries. Look at all these countries. USA, Canada, I mean, think of it, wherever you are, you can sign up as a member. So what you need to do is contact the person who invited you now. You've got the skills. And you wouldn't believe next week, what amazing guys, all the way from South Africa, Cape Town, Fatisua and Bones Mavimi, all the way from South Africa. You have next Sunday will be out of control. And it's getting bigger and hotter and hotter. So what I need to advise you is let's go all out, do the invitations. Like Matthew said, he said we should do the invitations as we're selling the products. Who do you know in the world? Who do you know might need help? A part-time income, full-time income, or perhaps want to make a fortune like myself. I wanted to make a fortune out of Herbalife, and it's happening to me now. Now, I would like to thank everyone, especially the speakers, the MC, the company presenter. All of you did a great job, and we hope to see you next week. Next week will be just unbelievable. Thanks very much. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much for the amazing training. Goodbye, everybody. Good
Thank
evening.
you.
Gracias, Roosevelt.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Por este mes. Vamos,
See you,
presidente.
everyone.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
everyone.
Thank you, Roosevelt.
Thank
Bye.
you, Miss Ann Blues.
Thank you,
Gracias.
guys.
Everyone.
Miss Ann Blues. This is Auntie Comfort. Bye-bye.
Yo, es otra luz.
Yeah.
Vamos.
Mr. Frank, my coach. Bye-bye. Thank you, everyone.
So much value. Thank you. We are so grateful for your time.
Hi, Christian.